So, folks, welcome to this episode of The Rumble. My guest today is a young man who's gone into business on his own. Is almost like, what should I say, the new trend. Nobody wants to work for anyone else. Nobody wants to work for government or private companies. Do business on your own. It takes a certain mindset, and it helps because he's Gujarati, basically. And so, welcome to the show, Jayesh.
Hi.
Jayesh Parikh, spelled IKH.
Yes.
Instead of Parikh, right? Okay, so you were born and brought up in Chennai.
Yes.
How did that happen? With a name like that, you should be from Bombay or Ahmedabad or someplace like that.
No. I was born here. My dad was born here. My grandfather migrated from Gujarat.
Oh, I see. So that's a good 50 years of history.
More than that.
More. 50, grandfather means at least, if not 100 years, but at least 50, 60 years.
1935.
35. Okay, so you're
almost 85 years.
Yeah, 85 years, yeah. And what brought him here, your grandfather?
Business.
Yeah?
He was into, brass and silicon business.
All right.
And he thought Chennai had a good potential those times.
How on earth did he think that the silicon would sell in Madras? Who was the buyers of that? ISRO across in Kerala.
Yes.
Yeah. And he came down searching for that, or he had that product and he came to Madras?
He had that product and came to Chennai.
Okay. I always wondered, what is it that drives people to go completely out of their home state, especially for business? I can understand if you get a job and you get posted somewhere. But that guts, and to use a more honest word, the balls to leave your home state and travel, that not everybody can do. It seems something that Gujaratis love doing.
Yes.
Is that part of your...
No, it is in our vein.
It is.
Yeah.
I also heard that Gujarati people, when they look for a son-in-law, they don't care if the guy has ran his business into the ground and he failed 2-3 times. They like these guys who failed and come up again, which is completely opposite of South Indians.
Yes.
They'll say, idiot, he left a good job and went into business, blow up everything. And you did precisely that. You started a business and tell us about what happened to it.
I started a business, then my business got dissolved.
But why did it get dissolved?
Because of partnership, partnership, you need a right partner.
Okay.
We were 3, including me, 4 partners.
All right.
And it didn't work out after 6-7 months.
Okay.
Then I had to quit. Then I started on my own.
And that business is also what you're indulging, what you're doing today, which is in stone, in granite.
Yes.
Or only granite or other
all natural stones.
All natural stones. And does Tamil Nadu have any of its own stones?
Yes, it has granite, sir.
And any amount of it or just limited?
3-4 colors.
Okay, but any amount?
Any amount, yes.
No shortage of this?
No shortage.
So when we hear about all these corrupt practices, somebody excavating stones from here, there, why are they doing that? If it is so freely available, where's the need to
it is not freely available, sir. You have to go through the proper system.
Which is?
Which is like getting approval from geologic department.
Okay.
From the duty, taxpayers, customs.
Okay.
And secondly, you need a license for, mining license.
So basically, it's just none of them sound like anti-national activities. It's just that the government wants to make money out of it.
Yes.
And therefore, they ask you to take a license.
Yes.
But is there anything dangerous in what you're doing?
No, I don't sense any danger in that, sir.
In anything? I mean, it's not like you take granite out of the ground and then the ground collapses and then
nothing,
10 villages will go.
No, it's not like that. No.
No such thing.
No.
Okay, so what's it with the granite thing? It comes in, I've seen it transported in vehicles, big, huge lumps and chunks of it. How do they take it out of the mountainside? Or
earlier they used to compress, they used to make holes through compressor inside the detonators and blast it. Okay. Now the new technology has come where they cut the blocks or the hill or the mountain through wire.
So the cutting using a wire implies a motion.
Yes.
So how does the inner end of that thing go into the...
You have 2 angles on the other end and it keeps on rotating clockwise and anti-clockwise.
Okay, so it's
like a sewing.
All right. So it's a serious. I won't say serious. It's complex. It's not a simple machine.
No, it's not a simple machine.
And where do you get these machines from? You fabricate them yourself?
You have companies where they manufacture these kind of machines for exclusive for mining.
Okay. And so it's used for all kinds of mining?
Yes, all kinds of mining related to stones.
Okay. And Tamil Nadu has its own industry, indigenous to it, or did it all come from people like you who came into the state?
It has its own.
But there must have been all handcrafted those days.
Yes, if you go to temple, you will find black statues of idols of gods.
Yes.
Those are all made from the stones available in Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
It was handmade.
Okay. But those are idols. What about what you are doing, which is roofing? I mean, not roofing, flooring tiles. Stuff like that. That is nothing to do with skill.
As I told you earlier, you take the blocks from the mines.
Yeah.
And you cut it.
Yeah.
In a size of these slabs.
Okay.
That you can use it in your kitchen platform or wall cladding or flooring or staircases.
Yeah.
It is like that. And if you have an irregular size of a block.
Okay.
And these craving people will take it and they do the art idol.
Oh, so the craft is all come out of useless. Not useless, but
it is useful.
I mean, they make use out of it.
Yes.
So all that is happening at Mahabalipuram and on the way where all those carvings are happening.
Yes.
They come out of irregular blocks, or are they also mined for that specific purpose?
No, from the blocks, from the mines where we get the blocks.
So some part of it they will take.
Yes. Again, it's based on the color. What color they want. If they want black, they will take it from black mines.
But the vast majority seems to be greyish.
Yes, that you get in Karnataka area.
Yeah, is not used in for sculpture and
very rarely used, sir.
Yeah,
yeah.
You need an even more hard.
Yeah, that is porous, but you need a harder one to make idols.
Okay.
Or sculptures, whatever.
Is there any reason for it? Is it because harder? I thought you make it more difficult to.
Harder, you can make a good design. You can just keep on scraping, nothing will happen. But in soft, the chances if you hit on the head, that leg might get broken. Okay. It is like that.
Okay. So this granite which you started off with, is that the only stone that you deal with?
No, I deal with marble. Not only Indian marble or Indian granite. I do deal with imported marble and granite.
Even granite from outside?
Yes.
Well, like where does it come from?
It comes from Norway, Italy.
Oh. So this colored granite that we see everywhere, is it something that anybody can deal with? I mean, you know, why I'm asking you is people build houses, people build, offices, buildings, and they'll go to the nearest shop and buy. Is there any dangers in that, or should there be somebody with more skill, more experience? Is there a difference between the suppliers?
Being in this trade for more than 20 years, what I found out was, once you enter your house, a human tendency to look at the ground.
Yes.
It is at the floor.
Yes.
So you need a skillful person to lay the worst of the marble.
Okay.
To make the best out of it.
Okay.
So I personally feel that you need a right person to guide you throughout till you complete the flooring part.
So that's what he says. It's not just go get a piece of rock and then make it into slabs and put it on the floor. The most difficult part is laying it. So when you come back and find out what makes the difference between one good guy who's reliable in this whole business and someone else who's just selling it like he'll sell any other like wood. So we'll find that when you come back. So a lot of people go and buy things blindly, because they saw it in somebody else's house. They'll say, hey, I also like that kind of floor. Let me go get some floor. So you'll go around the road, look at any stone supplier guy, and just go blindly and pay the money. And then at the end of the day, they don't get what they're looking for. What should a man who's actually building a house, wants to put a floor, if not granite, marble, if not marble, some other stone, what he should be looking for in a dealer who sells it to him?
The main thing is, see, you are building a house.
Yeah.
And the most important part of the interior is the floor.
Yeah.
That comes in priority one.
Good.
So you need a good layman. Suppose you go and buy
the guy who lay the stones on the floor.
Yes.
Okay, the flooring expert.
Yes, flooring expert. So when you go and to a shop, you should see that particular shop fellow has a good layman.
Okay.
And if at all he has, it is better that you visit a couple of the sites of the work what he has done.
So it's good sense to ask him, I want to see what you've done.
Yes.
That will be the final proof.
Yes, there should be a value of your money.
Okay. And I think any kind of stone that you buy, at the end of the day, if the final effect is not good, you can put gold on the floor and it still look like nonsense.
Yes.
So that's the most critical part of it.
Yeah.
So how do you ensure that one person has a good craftsman under him or maybe two of them are equally good, then it's just a matter of price. Is there anything else to check?
Quality, sir. Again, it comes under.
How
quality.
do you know that?
See, for example, I can tell you Akash Enterprises, the company which I own, have won the best customer satisfaction award.
Okay.
In December 2014.
Okay.
And in particular in my line, it is not easy to get an award.
Okay.
I got it.
Why? Is it because of competition?
Yes, because of competition. And second thing, it is surveyed by the top dignitaries in India.
Okay.
They see the projects what I have done.
All right.
And they have given me the award. And this award is based on the service, not only the supply. Supply, whoever wants, they can supply the material.
I know.
The service is the part, that is the execution of the work.
Okay. And they actually, and these are experts in their own fields who come and do this inspection?
Yes.
Who are they who actually do this?
There are mining ministries, Department of Mining Industry Ministries, and I received the award from CBI Director, Mr. Joginder Singh.
CBI?
Yeah, CBI Director.
What has CBI got to do with...
He is a member of the particular...
The committee?
Yes, committee.
And we see a lot of floors which have got elaborate patterns, beautiful designs. How does all that happen? I mean, what's the secret behind that? They're big stones and you cut them, or is it such a skilled art that they fit in so perfectly?
Again, as I told you, it is the work of the layman. Each and every slab has a design of its own. You have to match the design.
Okay.
After matching the design, you have to cut it, then again lay it in a joint way where joint is not seen.
Okay.
And after polishing, you can see that one end to the other.
So when you're looking at a big hall, which is, let's say, 40 feet long by 30 feet wide, let's say a big room in a rich man's house, and you got a design which you want it to appear, how do you make that design? You have to go and lay it on the floor before you lay it on the actual floor? You put it outside somewhere?
Yes.
What, in the
open place?
Okay.
Before cutting the slab, we just spread the slab on the floor.
Oh.
We match the line, we match the grains, the designs.
Okay.
The designs we call it as
So what
grains.
do they draw lines around the area that
Yes.
they want to retain, and then they match it?
Yes.
And then you cut it and then you match it again outside?
Yes, we have to match it again, and we do dressing again while laying. So the joint is perfect.
Okay, so that's what gets that perfect fit.
Yes.
And all those curved pieces and all that, how is all that done? Is it all machines, or is it, how do they do it in the old days? They didn't have machines those days.
With hammer and chisel.
That's it?
That's it. And you have a grinding stone to
Oh,
soften these edges.
All right. Like, okay.
And I think machinery has started coming in 1991, 92.
That late?
Yes.
You're talking only 20 years ago?
Yes.
20, 25 years ago. Before that we didn't have any. It's all done by hand. Oh, so, and what are the kind of prices? I mean, is there a price that you can quote, or is it, like, I'm not talking about price of the material. Laying the stone, is that the most expensive part of it, or is the stone the more expensive part?
Actually, the laying, that is the execution part comes, or the purchase of the material, and the laying part is 40%.
Okay, each are 40%.
Each are 40%. It depends on the quality you buy, and it depends on the design given by the architect. If you, for your house, if you have employed an architect, he gives a design, and design rates are different.
The more complex, the more it costs.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Yes.
And the quality of thing, do these architects know about the quality, or they just give you the design and leave you to...
They give us the design and they say, I want this finishing. But there might be little different in the drawing and in the visualization of the finishing product.
Okay. And these things are known to them in advance, that these kind of stones are there and you can make these designs, or is it that you go hunting for it after that?
No, they do. They know.
They know.
Yes.
So
they do survey in the market.
Okay. So actually when somebody who's building a house, it's not within his area, or is it within the area of the architect? Who decides this flooring? Or is it a joint decision?
It is a joint decision between the owner and the architect.
And
again, it depends on the budget of the individual.
I was going to come to that also. So when you decide to go for traditional material like marble or granite, and now you know a million factories making all kinds of new names, I don't know what all they call them, Marbonite, this and that. How does it compare in price? Is it comparable at all or not comparable?
Natural is natural, sir. It is the product of Mother Earth.
Okay.
And the other products, apart from natural stone, they are all artificial.
Okay.
You cannot compare artificial with natural. Natural will remain till you demolish your building.
All right. So well, he's very clear that the material is far better if it is natural. But I will talk about laying it and the ease of laying it. I'm sure there's some tricks to those things also which he will know. So we'll find out in the last segment. Stay with us. So now when people make kitchens, one of the most, I wouldn't say important, or maybe definitely would be important. The one that every housewife, every man who's building a house pays a lot of attention is that platform, or whatever you call it.
Kitchen platform, kitchen top.
Kitchen top. So that is just a piece of marble, or is there something more to it than meets the eye?
I was working in a couple of sites, then it struck me. People just go in for concrete slabs, give vertical pieces.
True.
Then I thought, why don't I try a sample of giving a kitchen platform, laying a kitchen platform without any vertical support.
Okay. So it's just staying on this edge alone.
Yes. Then I tried in one of my site and it was successful. And till now I have completed more than 600 to 700 kitchen platform without any vertical support. Not alone kitchen platform.
It bears the weight of whatever you put on it. Somebody jumps and sits on the edge of it.
We have experienced that also. More than 350 kgs, that is 6 to 7 people walking and jumping on top of that.
Really?
Nothing has happened.
And how much of that surface would you lose when you were to insert it in the wall or whatever?
1.5 inch to 2 inches.
In 2 inches, it holds that kind of weight?
Yes.
And how wide can you make the platform?
24 inches to 30 inches.
So you can't ask for more than that. And it saves you the problem of casting that verticals and making
it saves you the cost, and you have more space to dump your things.
Plus, you're in action much earlier.
Yes.
Because all that takes time if you make it out of concrete, reinforced concrete or something, and then to rest it, you need another something or the other. All that is not required.
Not required.
And suppose, by misfortune, you need to remove it for some reason. Can you?
Yes. Granite can be removed, and the base support, what I'm giving, that also can be removed.
That means you've
without any damages.
You've inserted in the wall, and something needs you to make a change on it. You can extract the whole thing from the wall.
Yes.
Without breaking it.
Yes.
And can be replaced.
Yes.
That's amazing. I've never heard of such a thing. It's always that we find it with. So that I guess is worth. The only reason worth going to Jayesh, because not everybody does it. I have just done it in my house. They wrecked my kitchen. They broke every damn thing inside it. If I had known that I could have just inserted in the wall, I would have come to you. So now let's talk about money. To do a kitchen top like this, what would it cost approximately in square feet or square meters, or is there a fixed cost, or is it again variable?
80 to 100 rupees per square feet.
So you just do it yourself. You just measure and that's it.
Yeah.
And in fixing it?
I'm talking about the fixing job work. 80 to 100 rupees maximum. Material cost it depends on the client.
Okay.
The color and design depends on the client. Job work I do for 80 to 100 rupees per square feet.
And what would be the cost of the material itself?
Material depends on the client.
Okay, let's say you're
100 rupees per square feet. So it comes to around 200 rupees.
Okay, so you can say 50% is the cost of the stone.
Yes.
And 50% is what it costs you to put it.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Yes. 4 hours. One kitchen platform.
And you're done in 4 hours.
Yes.
I think you need to go and talk on some major television channel. I've never heard this. Just recently I've been watching people that make everybody's life miserable, banging into the wall, breaking things. So this is good. So now where's your office?
Ramapuram.
Where the devil is that?
It's near Porur.
All right. And why do you go so far?
Why I am away from the market is I do supply directly from the factories to the end users.
Okay.
I don't stock it in godown.
So when you say a factory, it comes from Rajasthan.
If you're Rajasthan, Andhra, then you have Karnataka, South Tamil Nadu, where you get the granites and marble.
Okay. In big slab,
big slabs, yes, big slabs.
And you have the ability to cut it at your place?
No, it is ready made. It is cut and kept in the factories. I have to just measure it, load it in the lorry.
No, but when you order it, shouldn't you know what you're going to supply to somebody, or you cut from whatever you have with you?
No, it is a regular order I get from my regular establishment.
Oh, so you keep a stock of these things?
Yes.
So it's not that we have to come to you and tell you in advance, ye karo, wo karo. You have?
Yeah, we have.
Oh, and all these things are available?
Yes.
So you have children?
Yeah, 2.
Boy, girl?
Both are boy.
So they'll be measuring marble along with you?
No.
In another couple of years?
No.
Why not?
They are not interested in business.
That's what they all say when they're young.
No, my elder son started working in bank.
Oh, he's already started working.
Yeah, and my second son is doing engineering.
Okay.
So no way they are going to enter into business.
Well, they watched you do this and you're successful at it. There's no reason why they should not.
Tomorrow is another day.
That's
may
right.
change.
Yeah. And oh yes, there's one more thing which I forgot to say, which he actually told me, and I was really impressed, but I completely forgot. He's developed some darn thing. Don't ask me what it is. It's 1 millimeter thick. It's a mixture of granite and something which he has devised, or his friends have made, which comes like a sheet. So tell me about this. Granite in a sheet is unheard of. I mean, I heard of slabs.
It's a natural stone sheet of 1 mm thick, where you can roll it. You can wrap it around a pillar or a column. You can use.
So you can make it look like a 2 feet thick.
Yeah, natural stone.
Wow.
Your pillar. People will think that your pillar is made out of natural stone.
The entire thing.
The entire thing.
While now it's actually only on the surface.
Yes, and you can use those things instead of laminates for your wardrobes, for your main doors.
Oh, it's like mica slab.
Mica.
Mica sheet.
Yes, but it is made out of natural stone.
That's quite amazing. And it's made by you, or
No, it is.
you represent them
I represent them.
in the whole of where? So Tamil Nadu?
Yeah, whole of South Tamil Nadu or South India.
In fact, I was just planning to do some work at home. Maybe I will experiment with this thing. So thanks for coming once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.